Let's get to that. Let's start off with what happened last night when you were sleeping. Let's hear from James Harden.
I mean, this situation is crazy. It's something that I don't think can be fixed. So, um, yeah, thanks.
Wow, James Harden walking out of the press conference, pretty much leaving Houston with a goodbye letter. And I don't know what else to take of that besides James Harden is done in Houston. He's checked out. He's not only mentally checked out, he's clearly physically checked out from that type of body that he's been putting up from all that food he's been eating.
Oh man.
Mentally, physically, emotionally, James Harden is completely checked out. And right now, Houston needs to figure out what the hell to do because it's only getting worse. And Harden is starting to express his frustration publicly. And you
Yeah.
know what happens when that happens? That only results in negativity.
Mm-hmm. And that's whenever the front office starts to lose a lot of leverage too. Whenever your stars out there like this shit ain't fixable. Like it's not fixable. It's never gonna get better. Like there goes 90% of your leverage.
Yeah, and Harden last night was mainly upset at the fact that he's still on the Rockets. But I think if you watched the fact that they played the Lakers really got under his skin. And the reason I say that is because LeBron obviously won the ring last year. Anthony Davis won his first ring. Now, here's where I think James Harden is getting a little bit frustrated is he looks at a guy like Anthony Davis that was on New Orleans, right? And he had no success there. He had what, two playoff appearances. The one year he had was a sweep. The other year he won in the first round, but DeMarcus Cousins got hurt. So New Orleans never really had a chance at winning a championship. Anthony Davis goes to Lakers and bam, instantly they win a championship. And once again, look, they look like title contenders again. They're over here screwing around, having fun, winning championships. And James Harden's in a situation where he's like, I don't even want to be here. I don't like John Wall or DeMarcus. They're too clicky for me.
End of the day, a lot of guys here want to compete at a high level. And like I told everybody tonight, and I told the guys before, when the 1 through 15 guys all on the same page, they commit, they know their role, they know what they want to do, they know what they want to get out of this, that's the win, you all will be fine. But when you have certain guys in the mix that don't want to buy in all as one, it's going to be hard to do anything special, do anything good as a basketball team. I've been on those teams in my 11 years been in the league. I've been on a team like that my first 5 years where it was all about me, not about the team. And that hurts. And it brings everybody down. So when we can get all on the same page, we can be something good here. And we can't dwell down on it because it's only been 9 games. Like, come on, man. You want to jump off the cliff off of 9 games? There's a lot of basketball still be played.
Me personally, I don't feel betrayed at all. My interest is playing with John Wall, to be brutally honest. And with that being said, the disrespect started way before, any interview. Just the approach to training camp, showing up the way he did, the antics off the court. I mean, the disrespect started way before. So this isn't something that, all of a sudden happened, last night. But with that being said, like I said, this is the nasty part of the business. So it is what it is.
Christian Wood is new. The only person I like on this team right now is PJ Tucker, and me and PJ are completely frustrated. So
Yeah, they both went out. So
yeah, so seeing that, James Harden said after the game on how the Rockets stack up against the Lakers.
We're just not good enough. We don't obviously chemistry, talent wise, just everything. And it was clear, like I said, these last few games, they just, from the beginning of the game, they were just aggressive. Veteran team, obviously, championship team, and one of the best teams that we have in this league. I love this city. I literally, have done everything that I can. This situation is crazy. It's something that I don't think can be fixed. So, yeah, thanks.
yeah,
He's giving up.
Okay, I agree with that sentiment that they're not that level, but they're still a good team, still a playoff team. But here's the thing. He is on the worst 5-game stretch of his career since he became a starter, right? He hasn't scored 20 or less in 5 straight games since 2011, 2012, whenever he was still with Oklahoma City. Right now, in those 5 games, he's averaging 16.5 points per game on like 40, 25, 93 splits. that's horrifically bad. And like, what does it say about you as a leader whenever you're like, nah, bro, like we ain't even close, but you're playing that poorly? Like it's not good to your team, you know what I mean, to the way you look as a leader. And for teams that are going to be unloading a lot for you, right? The supposed rumor from Philadelphia, or what they want from Philadelphia, includes Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, Tyrese Maxey, and picks. Like it's an insane thing. I mean, they're going to get, they want Harden and PJ as well, but like, man, you're really putting a bad image for yourself out there, right? And honestly, it's hard to defend. You know, historically on this show, numerous times I've been in his favor, right? Saying all kind of stuff, like trying to defend him. You can't defend this. I mean, if he was averaging 40 points per game on like 50, 93 or something, sure, you can say, okay, maybe he really is like frustrated, but he's playing poorly. He has not worked out in the offseason. People are going to say, yeah, he has. Okay, he's probably went to more clubs with Lil Baby than he has worked out, right? You can tell his body looks horrifically bad this year, specifically this year. Like what the announcers say last night before the game.
James Harden definitely had a pregame meal, averaging 17 points per game over the last 4.
James Harden definitely had a pregame meal. Like, bro, he did not work hard on his body this year. Now he's going to come in and say, well, we're just not close enough. Like maybe if you tried, maybe you put in work, still probably wouldn't be close. But still, you didn't even put in the effort to have the right to even say that. It's disrespectful to not only the organization, but your teammates as well. Because you didn't give your best foot forward to make the team good. You kind of just let everyone else do their thing, came in and said, well, we're not close.
Well, he never even gave that team a chance. He came in, came out of shape, decided that, hey, I don't want to be in Houston, so I'm not even going to come in shape.
From the jump, he didn't want to be in Houston. And then he's saying it's not fixable. Like, bro, you came in, you're fat. You're out of shape. Like, you're not good right now.